Transformers Galactic Trials.
Hello everyone, welcome to Transformers Galactic Trials, a odd premise of a Transformers racing game with a roguelike twist. Let's get into it, let's have a look. So it's going to load me in. I've done a full Galactic Trial, which is kind of like a Grand Prix, so 3 races back to back. And you get rewards at the end. So we're going to hop in and have a look. We're just going to start a new trial. I beat the first one, so I've now got Expert, which is obviously more races, and one would assume more difficulty. But we're going to hop into Rookie. And you have the choice of 4 to start with. So Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Megatron, or Soundwave. And they all have level ups. So they just get progressively better, which seems like quite a cool mechanic for a game like this. Almost an RPG element to it. So let's have a look. I'm probably closest to unlocking Soundwave. So I've got to do an Expert difficulty. One, I think I've just got to complete it, and then lots of races and defeats and things. Come first in 5 races, eliminate RC specifically 15 times. Okay. And finish a Grand Prix. So challenges to unlock more characters. So Nemesis Prime is sort of the big bad of this. And obviously is going to be the hardest to unlock because Prime artifacts I assume you unlock from the highest difficulty. Let's give this a go. Let's give Soundwave a go. I haven't played as him yet. I'm slightly curious how he's going to work, because, you know, isn't he a boombox? But we'll see. So my ability is summon Laserbeak, who will shoot things for me. That seems awfully handy. And then I get another skill when I make it to level 5, which I obviously haven't done with anyone yet. You get to pick your weapon. Currently I've only got one. Yeah, just playing the game seems like it unlocks stuff. And then this is where the roguelike stuff comes in, because I'm going to pick something like this each time. Now, I think that's probably the best one to go with. And I'm just going to ready up. Okay, I don't remember Soundwave turning into a car. Equally, you know, Transformers Generation 1. Thank you. So everyone starts as a vehicle. And we have sort of an almost Mario Kart-esque start with boost. And you're off. You've got bash mechanics, so I can annoy my opponents, and this is arcade racing, I can drift. You'll notice I've got health and shields. So you can get knocked out repeatedly. Being in first place means when we get to the robot mode shooting sections, like now, everyone behind me is going to start taking pot shots at me. Now I can dodge. I can shoot at stuff, and I'm gonna prioritise picking the health up because that seems to be my best move. And then back to vehicle. That seemed a little unreasonable. Well, that didn't go well. I've not seen this track before. The tracks seem to be random, which ones you get. I think once you've completed on one, you unlock it. I've heard there aren't a huge number. No, well, this one's not gone well, has it? That did not go well. So racing games aren't my forte, in case anyone hasn't guessed. There is rubber banding in this, it's quite obvious. I can leave them all in my dust and then have someone overtake me the minute I make one error. Are you normal for this sort of game? It's not too annoying because it works for my benefit as well. the AI seems to be a little bit naff at these shooting sections, so they tend to be quite a good moment to make time, but it seems to be fairly competent at racing. Obviously, not the hardest game in the world, it's not designed to be. And I'm going to run through and transform. Getting to me that Soundwave is a car. Maybe next time I transform, I will remember that I have an ability that might have been quite useful. That's not the fault of the game, that's definitely the fault of me. So those red things, funnily enough, are Deadly Deadly Death. They're not insta-kill. There are insta-kill laser grids on some tracks that I'm not sure I like. And despite my massive, complete mistakes, I have come first somehow. And I get XP, which levels my stats up and seems to be permanent, which is interesting. I wonder how broken you can get. So here we go. I get access to something new. I can change my weapon. What does this do? Damage 100. Let's give this a go. Why not? We shall try a different weapon. Fire my weapon fewer than 30 times. I'm not sure whether I'll pull that off.
Three, two, one.
Essentially, the game is this. Repeatedly. Interestingly, has local multiplayer. It's a rarity in this day and age, so I'm going to sing it from the rooftops. It does feel like a game that's potentially targeting a sort of parent-child. That was awful. That would be targeting a sort of parent-child audience, so it's a nice thing to have. Unlike me, who is just playing it because, you know, nostalgia for Transformers. I think this is the map I really didn't like. So this is going to go horribly wrong, I would imagine. Yeah, I think this is the map with the horrible laser grids. So we transform. And I have bombs. Laserbeak seems quite useful, having a like turret floating around me. Yeah, well, that was awful. And off we go. Yeah, this is the map I didn't like. This map seems to be very hazardous, kind of reminding me of Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. Again, I never thought I'd be comparing a Transformers game to Mario Kart. I'm not sure I like this weapon. Can't swap back, so I'm kind of screwed for this run now, but that's roguelikes for you, you experiment. I don't think they're going to let you completely break the game because of the multiplayer element, which I think might be a mistake. That is part of the fun of roguelikes, although, again, local multiplayer, really rare. Really pleased to see that in something. And off we go. I'm going to crash. We will sort myself out from that one. So yeah, the bash move's quite useful and quite a lot of fun. Just to sort of harass people off you. go again. Let's see if I can survive this bit. So yeah, I'm wondering if this is a redesign of Soundwave to be a car, or if like it's just for this game. Again, I haven't followed Transformers canon for a long time. Okay, and looks like we've got another one. So the controls for robot mode are, let's say, a little bit floaty. Feels kind of like that might be a design decision to not make you really mobile and easy to control. Almost reminded me of like a Contra run and gun section, this. Yeah, absolutely annihilated on that one. That wasn't the track that had the nasty bits in it. Yeah, I didn't manage to fire my weapon less than 30 times. And XP challenges. Let's do the last race on this, and then we'll wrap this video up. Let's give that a try, because I'm really not getting on with that weapon. And this looks like another new track. Looks interesting. I don't know how much variety there's going to be in this. And that'll definitely be the thing that saves or kills this game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's only near Nemesis? Interesting. I mean, I can probably annoy the bejesus out of him by just doing that. That would definitely be fun in multiplayer, just sort of continuously harass your friend, child, companion. I mean, I can get behind this track so far. Good to drift. If you don't, crash into a wall. That was short. Okay, that was bad. And we're off. Jump. Okay, I did like this map. Now this is getting a little bit tedious. I think the transform mechanic's quite cool. I think it's quite a sort of interesting thing to add into a racing game. I don't think I've ever seen it done before. It's quite unique. But it happening once or twice a lap works. I think it happening that close together and being that short each time is a little just counterproductive. Yeah, because here we go again. Okay, this seems a bit longer. I think I'm just going to go round that. I don't think I'm going to lose much in the way of time. Okay, and off we go. Must be getting near the end of the lap. There we are. One more lap.
Diagnostic reporting high levels of energy. Defenses failing.
Yeah, this game's definitely not unfun. And there seems to be a good amount of content. I mean, there are challenges that are going to take a while. I'm getting new tracks still. And the level up system means I'm going to move to decent progression. I think anyone with a sort of tolerance for racing games and any sort of nostalgia for Transformers or even current fandom, no, this doesn't seem like the sort of game you can go wrong with. Which is weird because it's had no buzz around it whatsoever from what I can tell. Like, no one has talked about it. And I know sort of these aimed at younger audience games don't tend to get the same buzz as the bigger stuff, but like, this has had nothing. It's arcadey, sure, but yeah. Well, that was just annoying. You can't take me away. I'm curious as to if this is some sort of special event, because it's only me and Nemesis. Previous track I did, I had multiple on every one.
Boost initiated.
A really long bit, yeah, it is.
You have learned nothing.
Not convinced those are worth the risk. Especially knowing my timing with that sort of thing.
Not even close.
I'm curious to see how this ends now. And yeah, that's a win across all three. It's not a hard game, but it's clearly aimed at a fairly young audience.
Level.
So yeah, I get a big shield boost. And so I've unlocked that as a new track. A new skin. And then you get loot boxes. From what I can tell, this game's not got microtransactions. These are just in-game loot boxes, which I don't have an issue. Well, I feel like Apex armor. That seems to absolutely stomp everything else.
Prime artifact retrieved.
So yeah, okay, obviously going up against Nemesis gets you the primes. And yeah, that's all this game is. It's a simple arcadey one, but definitely seems like quite a lot of fun. I can see myself putting a few more hours into this. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next time.